I used to do all 5 of these habits. It felt pretty normal, everyone else was doing it. I could have had such an unfair advantage. So I'm gonna share with you the 5 habits and how you can fix them too, because I also want you to have the gift of knowing these and doing something about it, because I got you. So the first habit I have that seems so normal, everyone does it, but it actually messes up your brain. It's scrolling to the comments of this video before it ends, before you even watch all of it or even a minute of this video. The reason why this one little thing could be so detrimental because it's part of having a weak attention span. I'm sorry I didn't add enough explosions or cuts like that. We've been hardwired to be attracted to the noise, the flashing lights, the shiny objects. Unfortunately, that's extremely dangerous because these companies, these apps want to maximize each second that we spend on their apps so they can use us to their advantage instead of us using apps, our phone, to our advantage. How I've been able to fix this problem is every time I watch a video, I full screen it. I just put it in full screen. I fully commit to a video. This lets me use YouTube more intentionally. I watch a video that I actually want to watch, not listen to, not get stimulated by. I even have an extension on Google Chrome called Unhook. You can search it up. It blocks out all of the recommended videos, the homepage. So all you can do on YouTube is search videos up. Use YouTube like a search engine. Search for a topic you want to watch. Search for a podcast. Search for a music playlist you want to listen to. Use YouTube like that. Also, on my phone, I don't even have YouTube installed. So the next habit I have, the second one, is learning, but not taking action on the things you learned. This one really hurts because it's storing a bunch of information, things in your brain that you're not even going to use. It seems like you're doing a good thing by learning, by absorbing all this knowledge. Years ago, I would watch thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube, and it got to the point where hundreds of them felt productive, felt like I was actually getting something. I was changing my life. It felt like that. However, I'd go to bed, I'd still have the same problems, I'd still feel the same. All that was different is that I was spending hours staring at screens, feeling like I did something in the moment, but as soon as I turn off the video, I'm still the same. The way I stopped having this feeling of, oh, I'm actually doing something, but having nothing to show for it, was taking small steps. One thing you can do is, if this YouTube method of watching videos in full screen, using the search bar, having that Chrome extension, if those things sound interesting, do them right now. You can pause the video, apply the extensions, full screen this video right now, take this video in, get something out of it, write something down you learned, you found interesting, and you're already taking action. You're already removing yourself from one of these normal habits, or I should say a bad habit that got normalized. After I started applying the things that I've learned, I realized that I learn more from taking action, doing it myself, than what other people would tell me or what a YouTube video would do for me. So really take a second to think about how you can take action, because that's the one constraint I had for so long, is that I was tired of seeing no progress and change in my life. But it's only when I started taking action that's when I saw things change. The third habit, which is so normalized for so many people but is detrimental, is social media. I know it's a big platform, a lot of people have it, and so many people use it, but 99% of social media, all that it does First off, it's designed to keep you stuck on the app so you keep consuming. Not only are you consuming and getting attracted to the flashing lights, but you're also comparing yourself to other people. You're keeping your ears and eyes open to drama and anything that's on social media, which is a lot nowadays. The only time I use social media is to post these YouTube videos, if you even count YouTube as a social media. That's the only time I use social media, to post videos. If you don't count posting videos, I haven't used social media for over a year. I've been able to do this by changing my brain to think of myself as a creator, as a producer, rather than a consumer. And this doesn't mean you have to make YouTube videos, but creating those social media worthy moments in my own life, in real life. I like to think of social media consuming content as artificial dopamine. And artificial dopamine is dopamine you get from other people's creations or work. Real dopamine is what you get from your own work, from what you created yourself. This summer, I was at the beach. I drove there myself. One of the nights that me and my friends were there, I met these strangers on the beach who were practicing backflips. Right away, I noticed a moment to get real dopamine. I walked up to them. I asked them, "You're doing backflips. Can you teach me how to do one?" After talking with them for 20 minutes, I ended up doing a backflip. That's a real dopamine experience. All the moments that led up to the moment of me doing a backflip was a real dopamine experience. Making the friends to plan that trip to go to the beach, a real dopamine moment. I created the opportunity to make friends. I made my own friends. I didn't watch someone else make friends on social media. I drove to the beach. I was at the beach myself. I didn't watch someone drive to the beach or go to the beach. I didn't watch someone do a backflip. I created those experiences myself. It felt so tangible, so real. I'm sure you can relate to having a feeling of getting something really good done. That's what those real dopamine moments feel like, compared to watching thousands of videos and still feeling like you're at step zero. Real dopamine is taking action. And I was able to get the confidence to go on that trip, to make the friends, to talk to those people doing backflips, because I created these videos. I learned how to speak more and got more confident putting myself out there. I created moments where I would work out, do push-ups, and it's not just the memory of the backflip or getting a six-pack or making money. It's the person you have to become, the brain that you have to rewire yourself into to get those experiences. That's where the challenge, that's where your brain starts to feel involved and enjoy the process and love everything. The fourth habit, which is normalized by social media, by all of these apps, is living the same day over and over and over and over and over again. It becomes an endless cycle. Your brain craves some new, exciting thing in your life. And the artificial dopamine route to scroll on your phone can be replaced by those interesting, fun ideas that you have planned for yourself that inspire more joy, happiness, presence in your life. You can change that by taking action, by doing something different. I'm about to share with you the fix to go from chasing artificial dopamine to living with real dopamine instead. The fifth habit that is dangerously normalized is scrolling short form content anytime. The problem is you can't sit with your thoughts. You can't take a second to sit outside, face those uncomfortable thoughts that can make you grow. All the people that chase artificial dopamine, they all seek comfort. They never go from watching thousands of videos, feeling the exact same. They never know what it feels like to get real dopamine, to get those memories of creating those friendships, learning how to do something like a backflip. But we can get those memories that make life way more fun, interesting, exciting, joyful to be a part of. So if you also want to be a part of getting real dopamine, ditching the artificial dopamine of scrolling for hours, the way to fix this, to go from artificial dopamine to real dopamine, is to have someone to guide you along the whole process, to give you ideas, to hold you accountable, to save you thousands of hours that add up in your life. And I'm running a guarantee in my program that will get you back 20 hours of scrolling every single week and replace that with more meaningful things that give you real dopamine. If you're interested, apply in the Calendly link in the description. It takes a minute to fill out the form, and you'll be on a one-on-one call with me to see if I can help you. After I share you all the details inside the call, if we're a good fit, I'll get you back at least 20 hours a week from screen time, from scrolling, from artificial dopamine in 90 days or less. So take action on this. Apply to get back at least 20 hours of screen time a week. I'll see you later. Have a good day. See you on the call.